Hi, my name is Michelle Knifestrunner. I am the Associate Director of Access, Opportunity, and Success at Southwest Minnesota State University, and I'm here today to talk to you about AOS programming for first year students. There's an opportunity for you to earn up to $2,800 in tuition waiver through participating through our programs, as well as earning 13 college credits in the process. So I'm going to take you through a PowerPoint presentation that I created. It's going to be rather quick. You may have some questions for me. You can always feel free to email me, and I'll give you all my information at the end of my PowerPoint. All right? So here we go. Share my screen and we'll move forward with the PowerPoint presentation. I will refer to the program as AOS, so you'll hear that from here on out. AOS program is a TRIO best practice design program to provide academic support to enrolled SMSU students. There is an eligibility requirement that students must meet in order to participate. The program goal is that we will provide you with the resources and skills you need in order to academically succeed to help you persist through to graduation. So how does somebody enroll to the AOS program? The eligibility requirements just mean you have to meet one of the criteria, but first of all, you have to be enrolled at SMSU in order to receive the tuition waiver that I even talked about, right? But how does somebody go about finding out if they qualify? So you just have to meet one of our criteria, and they are listed below. The first one is low income, and that's a Pell Grant recipient. This is for students who received their financial aid award letter, and in there it tells them that they've received a Pell Grant. The other way that they can qualify is first generation. This signifies that the parents and or guardian that you live with do not have a four-year college degree. Now, I've had some students ask me, my parent or guardian has a two-year degree from a four-year institution. Is that the same thing? And unfortunately, it is not. It has to be a four-year college degree. So you are, even with a two-year parent having a two-year degree, are still considered first generation. And then the final way to qualify in one of the criteria is that of student of color. Of course, this is self-selected by the student, okay? So again, you just have to meet one of those eligibility requirements. Now, there's a number of reasons, and you can see listed here why students participate in AOS. But I'm here today to talk to you about the Living and Learning Community and AOS Scholars in Summer Bridge. But just know you will receive priority registration. You'll always have the opportunity to have peer-to-peer tutor supplement, one-on-one tutoring given through our office, where we'll be your advisors. We'll help you through your college experience. We can provide financial aid assistance, ongoing academic support as you travel through your four-year degree towards graduation, help you prepare for your professional life once you have that college degree. And something our students tell us is that they appreciate getting to meet peers who are academically on the same page and striving towards that college degree. Find it really beneficial to learn from them and to have the opportunity to communicate with them. Okay. So we're going to begin with the AOS Living and Learning Community. This provides students opportunity to live in the AOS house, which is Saline and Buckingham. The benefits are a fixed rate for 2 years, so over the course of 4 semesters. Students who live in our Living and Learning Community do have to sign a contract in order to live there. Because there is proven success that students who live on campus have higher GPAs, higher grades in their classes, and do academically better than their peers who live more than a mile away, right? So it's a fixed rate for 2 years. So the rate that you come in this fall with in 2020, you will carry over until you complete that at spring of 2022. Then you should know that all rooms are charged the shared room rate. So the cheapest rate on campus is that of having a roommate. And the AOS Living and Learning Communities rate is the same as the room rate. However, you do not have a roommate. And then we also have monthly Achieve meetings. And so we bring different people in monthly, talk about different topics that are going to help you be successful in college. It could be anything from financial literacy to self-advocacy. It could be talking about how to work through stress during finals week, It could be job preparation, resume building, so on and so forth. So here we have the AOS Living and Learning Community Room Rates. The top part is what it costs to live in the traditional halls just in general, okay? I do not have Sweetland on here. You can go ahead and look that up, but just know that Sweetland is more expensive than the traditional halls, so you can kind of figure out the difference there. And of course, this is per semester, so each semester you're gonna pay this rate, right? I also want to note that the amounts that you see here right now are for 2019-2020. We haven't been notified what the room rates will be going into the 2020-2021 academic year. And so right now, this is what we'll work with, and I'll give you an idea about that. So to get a double room with a roommate on campus, it's going to be $2,609, right? A design single, this is a smaller room, but you would have it to yourself, costs you $3,388. To do a double room, room that's usually shared with two people as a single, is $3,575. So those are the cost of the room rates in the traditional halls. Thinking about living in the AOS Living and Learning community, if you were to do a double room, you essentially get a double room as a single because you don't have roommates in our living and learning community. So you would pay $2,609. And the difference there is that there's no roommate. A design single, which I said cost $3,388, it's a $779 difference. So if you ended up in our living and learning community and all we had available were design singles, you would still pay the same rate of that of the room rate, okay? Um, and so a double as a single, which is predominantly what most of our rooms are in the AOS Living and Learning community, it's a $966 difference. So just from the other traditional hall to our Living and Learning community, you would save yourself $966 per semester. So it just depends on which room choice you would have and how you wanted to go. But it's a great opportunity. And remember that that room rate will stay the same for 2 years. Then we have the AOS Scholars Program, and this is a new program. We are entering our fourth year of this particular program, and it is set up for students for fall and spring semester. And the students are going to take a core group of classes with the same group of students. And you can see I have it broken up fall semester and spring semester on here. Fall semester, you're going to take Essentials of Speaking and Listening, Introduction to Academic Writing, First Year Seminar, and University Experience. Those are the core classes that you'll be taking. Now you should know, with the exception of the University Experience class, all the other classes are a part of goal requirements in helping you towards your graduation. Intro to Academic Writing may be a class that you have to take depending on what your scores were or how you tested. And so you may have to take English 99 before you can take English 151. Typically, we would balance out, however, where the students are on this. If you're a student who qualifies for English 151, then we'll have you take that course. You will see that you have a series of credits that you're going to be taking, and then you also have your student's choice. So if you have an academic area in which you are looking into focusing on, it could be, let's say, education. You have to take a couple of different classes for them as their intro classes, intro to education, as well as their tech class. We would make sure that you're signed up for that and have that a part of it. It could be any other course, your design, that you are interested in taking to help you achieve the 15 credits. In spring semester, you'll see that the cohort is a little bit smaller as far as the classes that you take. We will have you take the academic writing because, of course, we want to keep you on track, English 151. And then you'll take Biology in the Modern World 100 and Biology in the Modern World Lab, Biology 100 Lab, okay? And then you will have your choice to pick up to 7 different credits in that particular spring semester cohort. Now, one of the things I want to address before I move on from this is that there are 2 classes within the Scholars Program that do have a tuition waiver connected to them, up to 5 credits, and that is University Experience and Introduction to Academic Writing. Okay, so there will be a tuition waiver applied to your fall bill based on that. And now we're going to jump right into Summer Bridge. Summer Bridge is a 3-week intensive program where you have the opportunity to earn 8 college credits. You can see that the classes listed there are interpersonal and cross-cultural communication, intro to justice and society, global issues and events, weight training and conditioning for the total of 8 credits. During the 3-week time period, you're going to move on to campus on July 26th, and you will stay on campus the entirety of the time until we move out on August 15th. And you will only move out if you are not living in the AOS Living and Learning community. If you choose to live in the AOS LLC, then you will move into your room on July 26th and you'll stay there through the academic year. However, if you have a different room placement, then you will move into your room of choice at the end of the 3 weeks, okay? And so that's what the Saturday date is about. So those are the classes you take. Interpersonal and cross-cultural communication meets Goal 7 within your LAP requirements, and Intro to Justice and Society is a part of the Goal 6, and it qualifies for completing that goal. The Global Issues and Events is run by me, and that particular credit is one that you're going to utilize in mandatory study. For each night of Summer Bridge, there's mandatory study. We want to make sure you're successful in the program, so we have that set up. We have peer mentors who are going to be helping you with the coursework. They'll be there with you through the 3-week time period, as well as myself, to ensure your success. And we also will have weekend activities to help you with the transition from high school to college. We want you to be successful. I want one thing to know is that this is the 18th year of our Summer Bridge program. So we've been doing this for quite a while, and we've had a lot of success at it. So one of the cool things about our Summer Bridge program is that it has a tuition waiver connected to it. So you can see here it says projected cost to the student, right? It has the tuition for 8 credits, and we have it at $1,726.40. You have fees that you have to pay on those 8 credits, and that's estimated at $350.88. The room is estimated at $130 a week for the 3-week time period to be $390. Then we have the meals. Those are estimated at $312. And books, this estimated cost is $50. Okay, and you should know that this is all a part of still, again, like the Living and Learning community. Legislation hasn't made its decision on what the cost of tuition is going to be. And so this is based on the rates from last year, and it is subject to change. So the total cost of the program, when you add all that up, is $2,829.28. But like I said, there's a tuition waiver that's connected to it of $1,726.40. So you remove that total savings from the total cost, and you are left with the amount of $1,102.88. Now, the other cool thing on top of the tuition waiver is that this will not be billed to you. It will be a part of your fall bill. So the credits that you see that you're taking here, the 8 college credits, everything will be associated with fall semester. There's no money upfront to participate in Summer Bridge. Everything will be considered fall semester. So if you've registered to take 15 credits for fall semester and you do Summer Bridge, it's going to look like you're taking 23 credits. And you should know that financial aid will reconfigure your aid based on the amount of credits that you're taking, okay? So just know that all tuition, course fees, resident hall charges, and board will be deferred and included into the fall semester cost. So there's no money upfront in that regard. So it's a great financial boost. It's a jump start into credits, and it provides you with an opportunity to get acquainted with the SMSU campus as well. One other quick thing to think about is that a couple of the professors that you will have in the Summer Bridge program will also cross over and be professors in the Scholars program. So you'll have consistency and continuity with the professors that you get to meet. You'll get to know them very well, okay? And the last thing I'm going to say about Summer Bridge is that if you have the 15 credits for fall semester and the 8 You have the 23 credits, like I said before. In order to become a sophomore, you have to have 30 credits or more to be a sophomore. And so by the end of your fall semester, you will be sitting at 23 credits, which means by the time you get into spring semester and you're taking the classes and you complete them, that'll help you be a sophomore, which will help you move through college more fluidly and at the cheapest cost that you could do. Okay. So again, summer bridge dates are Sunday, July 26th through Saturday, August 15th. And just so you know, to qualify for summer bridge, we do have, because it is intensive, we do have a couple of different qualifying things that you have to have an AOS application accepted. You have to be enrolled at SMSU for fall 2020, 2.0 GPA, minimum score on your ACT or SAT of 18 or 940. I do know that some students weren't able to take the ACT or SAT because of COVID-19. If that is the case for you, please contact me and we will talk about what your options are. The other thing that we do is because it is intensive, we do reference checks to see what you're like as a student academically. So if you could provide me with the names, email address, and phone number of 3 teachers or academic coaches or counselors who I will contact and do a reference on you. Okay, so that's what you would do in order to participate in summer bridge. So again, in order to participate in AOS, you must be accepted and enrolled for fall of 2020. You have to meet just one of the eligibility requirements, either first generation college student, Pell Grant recipient, or student of color. And remember that our students participate in AOS for a number of different reasons. The AOS Living and Learning Community, Summer Bridge, and the AOS Scholars are just some of the top reasons why they choose that, but they other services offered are tutoring, mentoring, advising, and financial aid. And so here's our contact sheet. You can feel free to contact me. I will be sending out an email to all the students with information about the AOS program. But just know if you wanted to contact us, Jefferson Lee goes by J. Lee in his email at SMSU, is the director of the AOS program. I am Michelle Knife-Sterner. If you would like to contact me, feel free. Just know that I'm a 1L Michelle, so make sure that my email is correct. Otherwise, it might get lost into cyberspace, right? And Muna Mohammed is our graduate assistant. Muna is a great resource. She just completed her term as the student body president last year. And that's another thing I'd like to say about our AOS students is that we've had tremendous success with our students in our program. We have students who are consistently on the dean's list. We've had 4 students named as the Outstanding Student Senior Award that's given out at graduation, something we're really proud of. And in addition to that, we've had a number of students be student body president as well as vice president in the student body. And there are numerous other leadership roles that students that have participated in the AOS program have taken part of, and we're really proud of that. Below Muna's name, you will see the email address for our webpage on the SMSU webpage. So www.smsu.edu/go/AOS. You can retrieve our application there and find more information about the program as well. But feel free to give me an email or give me a call. I hope you'll consider looking into the AOS program and participating in the Summer Bridge and Scholars Program to earn that tuition waiver of up to $2,800. So feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Otherwise, you take care, and I look forward to hearing from you.